はい、皆さんこんばっぴー。配信者黒ヘビです。じゃあ、配信やっていきましょう。なんかオープニング作りたいよねって一生言ってる気がする。いつか作るけど、いつ作ればいいんだ。マジで忙しい。作る時間がない。よし、行こう。ほとんど月曜日しかゲームしなかった。平日してないよな。マジで最初の仕事がマジで眠くてさ、ゲームする余裕がなかった。レイナー
Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rest after taking out that Colossus.
休めません。
Anyway, like I said over comms, we've discovered Ironheart traces in Vespers. I had business to attend to with the Order of Truth, so I was hunting down some Vulgus there. Suddenly, the guide appeared, claiming she felt the pulse of an Ironheart in the air, and then simultaneously in multiple areas. According to the guide, these multiple signals weren't byproducts of the Ironheart like Alzarok was. Comparing it with the data we have now, there really seems to be a difference. Now, well, it's obvious, isn't it? We have no other choice but to check every single location she's detected. When I came back to HQ to report on my operation, they told me to take reinforcements. And I chose you. Jeremy makes me very uncomfortable. But I have no trouble trusting you.
Jeremy.
You in? I'll take your silence as consent. I knew you'd accept, even if you didn't actually say it. We'll head to the Vespers outpost once you're ready. It'll give Dr. Glay time to join us.
おーしゃしゃしゃ。新しいフィールド開放。ワープ。やっぱり4日ぶりにやるゲームは楽しいな。
We've got a few things to do. We need to hurry.
すげえすげえ。ぐらい。バルカスにされた頃をきっかけにある系能力を隠し継承者となった。何子供がいるだと。
We've received operation details.
人妻だと。
The Ironheart pulse has supposedly been detected in this area. But it's impossible to triangulate since it's dispersed in several directions.
That's correct, Glay. I can feel it clearly, but it's hard for me to pinpoint its exact position. However, I can confirm it is in this zone.
We were deployed here to find one thing, and now we also have to find the Ironheart. We'll have to look under every rock in Vespers.
Freyna and I were sent here to look for a group of Vulgus.
誰だ、ジェイパー。
serum from Jaber and some other descendants. Freyna, Sharon, even I've already had my RK serum stolen by them once.
決定呼ばれると問題が起きる。
Let them take any more of it.
Those bastards. They satisfy their own desires by taking everything we humans have. They have to be stopped.
If the Ironheart is underground, then it makes sense that we're detecting the pulse in multiple locations. Not only is 55% of the surface of Vespers composed of slickensight, but this zone has a high distribution of strange-looking rocks. It's also one of the few zones where there are Ancestors' ruins on the surface. And most of the Ancestors' ruins are built out of slickensight. That's why it's difficult to pinpoint the exact point of origin of the pulses. The characteristics of slickensight make it easier for pulses to pass through it. Which means there's a higher probability of pulses being detected simultaneously from multiple directions.
When I analyze the strata, there are spaces that feel empty to me. They are most likely where the Ancestors' ruins can be found. All entrances to these spaces emit pulses of similar intensity. However, you will need to confirm in person whether these places are the correct paths to lead us to the Ironheart.
In that case, we'll need to check all the places detected by the guide. There's no way the Vulgus didn't prepare for this.
Alright, let's spread out and find the entrance that leads underground. That'll split the enemy's attention, so it's a good tactical approach as well.
Freyna,
じゃあ行くぜ。
I understand there are specialized drones that Albion has created to find the Ironheart.
That's correct. Enzo's sending the drones here shortly.
That is excellent news. Let's begin our search for the Ironheart in earnest.
Oh. 武器変えてくればよかったな。なんで俺こいつら一人戦ってんの。
Target spotted. Danger assessment normal. Defeating this Vulgus will force the enemy to retreat.
Enemy forces within the operation zone have been eliminated. Great job.
さあ次の任務、どっちが近い？の前にあれだな。おつは P。こんなゲージになってるし。さあ行くぜ。シールド供給が必要。あ、シールド系ね。
Descendant, the drone is under attack.
Go play. Aim 安定しないなと思ったらサンダーバード使ってるっていう。サンダーゲージか。この武器でこのクエストで上げていかないとね。レベルを上げていくサンダーゲージの。敵か？どこまで行かされるのこれ。救急してんだけど。
ブレッドオーキャット2ディドユーメイク3エクストラサンダーゲージ。
いやーそうなんだよな、使わなあかんのだよな。
The enemy has detected the waves being emitted from the drone. We must protect it so we don't lose the
ブレ
data.
ッドオーキャッタトゥテスト。
早く移動してよー。あ。気持ちいい。移動させてくれよ。これ失敗とかならんよな。これ大丈夫だよな。
ブレッドオーキャットトゥエブリバディイズワニー。
だろうな。
Data acquisition at
Okay.
100%. Connection to the drone has been severed. Reanalyzing the collected
いや、
data.
じゃあ、ボス戦使えねえじゃん、バンに。体力少なすぎて。いや、確かに強いけどさ。待てー。さあ、行くぜ。
Hey there, Descendant. I'm Catherine Hill, a biotechnology researcher. You can call me Kate. Don't worry, I don't need anything special. I'm looking for samples from Order of Truth.
収集品。
The good thing about the Order is that they have a high composition of organic matter, so it makes it
por
easy
ahí.
to track biosamples. We might even be able to get data that could help us in tracking the Ironheart. If you could, I need you to help me collect biosamples from the Order of Truth. Although it pains me to say this as a
あ、これ一個ずつやったっけ？
we need to ignore ethics around how you collect samples from the voltage. Basically, eliminate them first, then collect the samples. Simple, right?
たまらないです。
Descendant, an interrupter is trying to take... No, it's trying to steal the samples you collected. Destroy the interrupter.
あとは、回収とかほんまろくな記憶しかねえな。ミサイルランチャー強え、しかし。
Thanks, Descendant. I'll analyze this quickly and share the details with you.
This is Glay. I've found something. Meet me at the ruins outpost.
I make one once. Thunder Gauge.
What seems to be the problem? This place has been mentioned in records throughout history. And as the name suggests, these are the ruins. Turns out this is where the greatest recorded number of ancestors gathered. Investigation by the excavation team and analysis by the magisters uncovered records mentioning the breakout of civil war. The ruins are evidence, remnants of this war. We don't yet know why the civil war happened. Albion collapsed as a result of the war, and this is the only surviving record.
Given the Ironheart is here, that may have been a factor behind the outbreak of any civil war. Past or present, the Ironheart definitely has the capability to turn the fate of Ingress upside down. That hasn't changed. There were bound to be conflicts.
口動いてないんだけど。
ブレッドオーバーカズ、ニード、4、コンバリン。イフェクト 100%。
だよな。4ポイントやな。時間ないんだよな。
It could be powerful and dangerous.
I need many times.
Everything in existence upside down.
Glay, I know you're a medical doctor. Do you
I
have
have a
doctorates in
little
history
time.
and geology as well?
I just wanted to be able to explain anything my daughter was curious about. To be the person who could answer any questions she asked.
Sounds like you'll have a lot to talk about once she returns. You must have experienced and learned countless
ちょっ
things.
とフレーな
in the time
口
she's
を
been
動かしてよ。
I have so much to tell her we'll probably stay up all night.
こいつぐらいか。
Anyway, we should
やっ
hurry.
ちゃうんよ。
Guide, can you do an in-depth analysis of the ruins, please? There must be an entrance somewhere.
Enzo here. I've been able to expand my range to the vicinity of the ruins thanks to the data acquired by the
Good.
drones and the guide. Transmitting surface analysis information and intel on potential entrances to Aceves.
That's
Whoa.
the current position. I'll go. Glay, I'll go. That's where the bastards from the Order of Truth have settled. I'm the only one who can withstand the toxins they use. I'll leave it to you then.
HQ will continue to monitor the situation. If anything happened to Freyna, please report immediately. Guide, just as you said, the Vulcus have realized there is an Ironheart. A Vulcus battleship has been spotted heading to our current location.
A battleship. Then there can be no doubt that there is an entrance here.
Watch out. Movement on your right flank.
なんか近くにいた。わかんないんですが。あ、そこか。見えない。
Enemy reinforcements spotted. There's too many blind spots. Get to the top of structures and engage them from
狭い。
there.
Ah.スキル使う前に終わっちまう。
Another wave of enemy forces is inbound. Watch out.
どんだけ移動させん
They
ねん。
aim to prevent you from reaching the entrance. Exercise caution when engaging them in combat.
終わりだー。
All enemy
Hurry.
forces have been eliminated. Excellent job.
どっち行くん？そっちね。
Hey, Descendant.
わー
I heard Volga's electrical equipment is obstructing the search operation. Volga's generators emit powerful static. That's probably what's getting in the way.
敵を倒す。
There is a solution, of course. I'll tell you when I spot a unit
Kaya
that
ko,
has a high
Pitay
voltage
dito.
fuse. Then you just need to blow the circuits using the fuses. Unit with a fuse identified.
いねえんだけ
Take it
ど。
out.
いた。はい。敵はどこなんだい？
Second fuse reaction confirmed. Alright, let's keep it rolling.
How has it spread this far? I'm guessing the infection rate at the entrance has increased. The bacteria reproduces at an incredibly fast rate and is extremely viscous. It's almost impossible to
向こ
get
う
rid of. The target has been eliminated, but
めちゃくちゃ
we
だ。
look for another entrance. We won't be able to use that one anymore.
Watch carefully.
わあ、やっぱ、継続力的に言ったらこっちの方が早いんか。実は、一緒ぐらいの速度っていう。総合的に見ると。
Descendants, your timing is perfect. I need you to defend the equipment that has been installed. I've identified a biosignal at the back of the facility that seems to be expanding in real time. It could be a pathogen spread by the Order. Neutralizing pathogens becomes a lot easier if we know what we're dealing with. Protect the equipment until we can analyze it.
Kate, please share the analyzed data with me, too.
Of course. See, I can probably assist you now, Clay.
Terima kasih. Mencek lu nah. Wah, めっちゃいる。
The figures are rising. Hang in there just a little longer. Well, they definitely know all the tunnels are connected underground, don't they? At this point, it'll be difficult for the equipment to pick up any useful data.
See. Pretty.
Operation complete. Kate, don't forget to share the data. This is Glay to HQ in Freyna. The enemy has made the entrance discovered at the ruins currently inaccessible. Freyna, what's...
スカウトライフル。お、これは強化か？お、鬼強化。完全な強化とは言わん。
ドジャンゴレインバル、初見です、こんばんは。
ドジャンさんいらっしゃい。ドジャンさんどんだけやり込んでんのこのゲーム。あ、全然。俺もうストーリーどうでもよくなってきたから参加したのは全然いいですよ。
You said something? I'm sorry. You're here. It's a good thing I took this side. Neither you nor Glay would have lasted. Let's go find this entrance.
なんかこのゲーム周回要素あるからさ、とっととハード行った方がいいなって結論ついた。
They've just regrouped. They're so horrible and dirty and disgusting. There seems to be no end to them.
Freyna, calm down. Your heart rate is increasing. It could trigger a traumatic episode.
We don't have any sedatives. So if you start having seizures, we'll have to send you back to Albion.
All right, I get it. I'll calm down. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
ドジャンゴレインバル、プレイ時間はさっき見てきましたが、940時間でした。
やば。これ何時間なんやろ。
Yes, I hear you. What's happening? Anything I can help you with?
I overheard your comms with Glay. You're doing something with the fungus, right? If we collect enough fungi, will you be able to make an antidote or antibody that...
俺18時間。
Of course. Although it may take some time, it's not impossible.
Great idea. Kate, if you have any questions during production, get in touch right away. And remember to be methodical. You make mistakes when you're rushing.
Glay, that was over 5 years ago. I'm not the same person I was back then.
Our objective is to secure as much as possible. Let's hurry. If we have an antidote or antibodies that give us immunity, the mission will become much easier.
ドジャンゴレインバル、ハクスラ系のゲームなので、作業や周回やカスタマイズで頭をひねる時間が長いので、そのうち誰もがこれくらいいずれなると思います。
やっぱりじゃあノーマルモードです。こんなダラダラしとったらダメだね。パッといかないとね。課金とかはしてるんですか？
We need data on the antidote mechanism stored in Albion. After comparing the data we have with Albion's system, we can either imitate it or create something similar. But since we need the data to be transferred safely, we need you to protect it.
ドジャンゴレインバル、課金はしています。
あ、してるんだ。
時間短縮がメインですね。
ああ。何を課金したらいいんですか、このゲームっていうか。俺は課金するつもりなんないけどさ。
Just what I've been waiting for.
切断系若野郎。 重たい。
ドジャンゴレインバル、ご自身の生活スタイルからこれ長いなぁと感じる部分が出てきたらそこに課金して対応するのがいいかなと思います。
やっぱりやばい、殺されそう。ロケットなんだぜ。俺あれなんだよな、何だっけ、12月6日にさ、アベンジャーズのなんか FPS が出るみたいでさ、それまでにステージクリアしたいんだよ。
ドジャンゴレインバル、ただ現時点で課金する際の各商品のお値段がべらぼうに高いのでお財布と相談しないといけないですね。
これでしょ、これクリアクリア、クリアじゃないや。なんで時間守ったのにクリアじゃないの。どこ？こいつ体力多い。あ、こいつも声しこう。なんやこいつ。なんでこいつ攻撃できないの？お、味方が。
Good job. The data transfer has been completed. All we need to do now is wait.
このゲームすごいよな、なんか。アルティメットキャラとかあれでしょ、15000も課金するんやろ。やばいよな。モンハンワイルする高いっていう。どっち行こう。
ドジャンゴレインバル、確率で特殊なステータス持ちの敵が出現します。
なんかたまにピコンみたいな音するよね。あれか。敵はどこなんだい。あ、いたいた。こいつかもしかして。なわけないか。さっきの赤いのって何なんですか？ガードみたいについてんの？こいつ、この赤いの何？やっぱ背後か。
ドジャンゴレインバル、そうですね。あれは部分的な効果というステータス持ちで弱点部位だけ銃による攻撃が通ります。
弱点が赤いとこ？あ、顔か。 なんか、どこやってんだけど。熱い。
ドジャンゴレインバル、殴り、スキルか、物理で直接殴るとダメージが与えられます。
物理かー。2箇所出た。物理。ちょっと近い。うだ。このゲーム結構重いっすよね。なんかあれなんかな、グラフィックボードもっとレベル上げた方がいいんかな。俺3060なんやけど、ちょこいいかな。
Those order bastards planted some kind of device here. We'll need to open it to find out what it is. But let's send it to Kate first and get her to
あ、
analyze
これ
it.
か。
Access successful. Beginning decryption.
またいる。
ドジャンゴレインバル、結構ゲーム的には重い方ですね。私は2060スーパーなので、グラフィックは中にしていますが、GPU が悲鳴上げることがあって調整してます。
あーでも3060より2060の方がマシなんか。ワイルズがさ、4060らしいじゃん。って考えたら、これちょっと、4070か。あたり買おうかなって思ってる。13万ぐらいするらしいけどね。
ドジャンゴレインバル、モンハンはかなりスペック要求高くて驚きました。
そうだよな。あ、なんかやばいってこれ。よしって何？レボトリへ移動し。こいつらが多すぎてちょっと無理。まだいる。何をしたらいいの？こいつか。カナニームめんどくさ。ああ、入った。なんか急に難しくなったな。
Accelerating decryption process. Descendant, you need to prevent the enemy advancing.
なんか爆発した。おっと連れてって当たらんないけど。あ、やばい。
We have to destroy the upper section of the device. That way we'll be able to find out what they're hiding inside it.
あと一個。しかしミサイルランチャーの弾がね。
Attempting access. I will disable their security protocols.
あそこからね。ハンダーゲージ、圧倒すると強いな。爆発みたいな。
It's been smooth sailing up until now. Keep your guard up.
ドジャンゴレインバル、サンダーケージは長くお世話になった武器ですね。
やっぱり、なんか、ランキング見てるの大体みんな一番目に出てる。あ、ボス性能はないんだけど、殲滅性能は高いみたいな。
Security protocols have been disabled. Descendant, destroy the upper section.
なんか言ってるよ、大丈夫だ。うとえははやり直し嘘でしょ。いや、マジかよ。
Those order bastards planted some kind of device here.
このミッションマジでだるいな。
What it is. But let's send it to Kate first and get her to analyze it.
知らん間に侵入されていた。
Access successful. Beginning decryption.
これソロ無理じゃない。バニー使うか？いやでもバニーって近距離だもんな。
ドジャンゴレインバル、現地に遊び
あ、いい
に
っすよ。
行ってもいいですか？
I was able to hack
た
into
だ
a
大
section
空
of
を
the
飛び
data.
たいだけですが
I
W。
discovered that it is a substance
助け
administered
て。いいよ全然。
It appears to be a type of booster.
じゃあこれは、あ、ちょっと待って、たまにいいじゃん。ダメだこれ。よし、現地に帰るか。ミッション中断。じゃあ、名前教えてください。
ドジャンゴレインバル、PT 招待は、現状フレンド登録が必要になっちゃいますが、どうなさいますか？
あ、全然いいよ、フレンド登録。エッペックスで慣れてるし。どっちから来るか、これ。コピーできんのかな？
ドジャンゴレインバル、こちらから送ります。
おーい。
ドジャンゴレインバル、送りました。名前、そのままなんでわかりやすいかと。
確かにわかりやすい。
サイレントシーイング。
お、
初見です。
サイレント。サイレントサイレントさんもあれかな？やり込んでるせいかな？
ドジャンゴレインバル、ありがとうございます。サイレントシーイング。
俺は18時間です。まだ入ってないっすね。
PT 招待もらえれば合流します。
あれ、送ってなかったっけ？送りました。お、入ったね、OK です。よし、行こう。リベンジ。
サイレントシーイング、600くらいしかやってないです。
お、600、すげえ。大悟さんは？お、何のキャラこれ。あー、キャラ見えないんか。入る。あ、守り特化か。いいですね。俺も最初それ選べばよかったかもしれん。女やからこのキャラ選んだけんやけどさ。結構きつい。
サイレントシーイング、参加型なら私もいいですか？
お、やります？オッケー。じゃあ、これ終わったらやりましょうぜ。ID これなんで。なんかモンハンみたいに ID 書いてもいいかもしれない。
Let's send it to Kate first and get her to analyze it.
Access successful. Beginning decryption.
お、これ良さげ。で、エーペックスのジブラルタルと違って壁越しで攻撃できるん強いな。関係。
I was able to hack into a section of the data. I've discovered that it is a substance administered by Vulgus of the Order of Truth. It appears to be a type of booster that activates toxins in the body.
やばい。視界が。このゲームあれですもんね。レベルリセットできるから。結局強さようわからんだよな。みたいな強さって。 断トツしたから強さちゃうやろうから。
Accelerating decryption process. Descending. We need to prevent the enemy advancing.
Ah, 出た、赤いやつ。爆発したわ。
To destroy the upper section of the device. That way you'll be able to find out what they're hiding inside it.
Yes. さあ、最後最高。
Attempting access. I will disable their security protocols.
It's been smooth sailing up until now. Keep your guard up.
Take this.
Me めっちゃ待ってる。バイオハザードみたい。
Security protocols have been disabled. Descending. Destroy the upper section.
よし、クリア。さて、シュー。どうだっけ？あった。
That should be good enough.
よし。
Great work.
オッケー。
Using the material you gathered, I've made an antibody that gives immunity from
Oh,
the
Saito-san,
Order's
これか。
most commonly used toxin. But because of time
サイレント
constraints,
シーン
I
に
haven't
フレン
been
ドを
able
送り
to
まし
conduct
た。
any
えっと。
formal clinical trials.
So we're the guinea pigs. This will be an excellent opportunity, Kate. You'll be able to collect data on the side effects of the antibody on the descendants.
ちょっと待ってな。ストーリー見てくる。俺、新キャラ？
Hi there. Do you have some DNA that needs... Glay, I don't think we should joke about it.
このゲームの英語の声ってどうすか
You
皆さ
sound
ん。
just like Jin. Adorable.
英語のせいです。全然頭に入らんのな、ストーリーが。
Don't worry, I know how capable you are.
I heard you worked on
ド
my
ジャンゴ
arcane
レインバ
neutralizer.
ル。現地で
I'm sure
武
it'll
器
be
を
effective
調
against the
達。
toxin
レベ
again.
ルが自動的にシンクしないので W。
To be honest, I tested it on myself at the clinical trial stage. I'm fine, so as descendants, you definitely will be.
What did you just say, Kate? That neutralizer was made from the Order's toxin. Do you know how dangerous that was? Do I have to lose you too?
Glay, I'm also part of Albion headquarters. I'm one of many people working for Albion and all of humanity. The descendants shouldn't be the only ones ready to sacrifice themselves. I'm ready to do my part. Let's help each other.
Lighten up, Glay. Thanks to Kate's efforts, we can continue with the operation.
よし、レイチョ行きますか。
This antibody will help you to stay strong for this operation. After all, it will give you immunity, and I've tested it on myself.
Let it go this one time. But never again, you hear me? Okay. Thank you, Kate. Really.
よし、行きましょうぜ。
ドジャンゴレインバル。お、ダンジョンですね。
みんなでサクッと行こうぜ。俺はとっとハードに行きたいから。
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy.
何この赤い点。
Difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it!
もしかして味方？
Did they spread their
あ、赤いの。
toxins everywhere? They installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing layout.
あ、これは味方だね。
RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died.
やべ、置いてかれる。分かってないから置いてかれ
The fact
る。
they were laid to rest in such a deep location. Either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Ironheart. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need.
顔の広い一瞬味方かと思った。行くのこれ。やべ、迷ってる。お、お待たせ。
The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an
あ、これやばい
ancestor?
か。迷ったかも。
What do you mean? If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
お、どこ？明日か。ジャミング装置。こいつら出てくるの。それやったら絶対無理なやつ。
This device interferes with the seedlings. I'll restore the disrupted
大
communication.
ぞ。
Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to
お、
another zone.
ないこれだ。
Have they found
合体してんだけど。
the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the
これ合体送信したらなんかあるのか。
specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
サイレントシーイング。敵を吸い寄せるグレネード。
あ、そういうこと。あ、じゃあこっちの攻撃か。
I
これ強えな。
repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well,
雑魚的処理の敵つけじゃん。
Can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
ゲームバランス崩壊してる。
サイレントシーイング。吸い寄せられてる時は行動不能になります。
はいよ。 ビエスターがバカらしくなってる。ビエスターで動き止めてるのがバカみたいじゃん。遅い、体か。かわいいと。あ、ちょっと待って。さあ。あ、こいつ系ね。あと。ありー。
All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
アルビオンに帰るか。
ドジャンゴレインバル、道端で拾った武器で攻撃してたけど、敵かったり、わらわら。
へえ。謎の縛りプレイ。ちょっといらん武器売るか。
サイレントシーイング、無双すると走るだけのゲームになり下がるので、吸い寄せて観戦してます。
なるほど。確かに。
We've confirmed the transmitted data.
サイレントさんもう帰るんですか？
The ancestors kept the Ironheart.
バイです。
We can use this to our advantage. The Vulgus will need time to crack open the vault. Enzo, send the sample of the ancestors' remains received from the guide to Anais and tell her to hurry. We need to analyze the DNA and activate the biometric authentication before
サイ
the
レント
Vulgus.
シーイング、帰る。
And to do that, we need to increase our combat
あ、
forces.
バイですやるんだな
ド
って。
ジャンゴレインバル、
I'll send any
ちょ
off-duty
うど
descendants.
弾薬3
Rendezvous
種類
with them
分
at
の
the
武器が
outpost and
手に入っ
proceed
て
with
る
the
から、
operation.
モジュールつけてみるか、レベル27前後。
Why am I being called in? I thought I'd be getting some R&R. Making me work with crazies thinking they see a ghost. Nah, I've got other things to do.
Jeremy, there's an Ironheart in
よ
this
し、行
zone.
くぜ。
Have you forgotten that finding the Ironheart is the #1 priority for all?
サイレントシーイング、ああ、うまく聞き取れてなかったです。ワイルズですね。
そう、ワイルズ。
サイレントシーイング、
お、やるんだ、みんな。
やる予定ではあります。
やっぱやりたくなるよね。でもスペック問題がな。
Get to the point. I only picked up.
つか俺グラス F6 もやりたくてさ、
I didn't
グラス F6 の推奨スペックをみんな変えんよな。
Ironheart. Right in front of us. Whew. Whew. The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but don't worry. I can take this opportunity to show you what an awesome descendant I am. I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this entire operation. Let me know, will ya? Alrighty. Shall we get this show started? I'll use my incredible teleportation skills to scout all of the underground spaces.
If the Vulgus are on the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell.
In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby
Sa-
we can use to
Yaka.
wiretap.
There is one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable
サイレントシー
wiretapping.
イング、赤いゲージが出てるやつは、設置型タレットみたいなやつです。
どういう効果や？どれが近い？こっちか。これか。タレット。
is Enzo. There is a Vulgus generator somewhere in this zone. These generators are the main power sources for the enemy comms devices. We need to find the enemies who have fuses, take them out, and use the fuses to disable the generator.
出たーおもろいな。引っ張られていく。あれ終わっちゃった。この休みにもこいつら強すぎだねとかもってんだよね。もういいや。後ろがからキー。
This is the last one. Take its fuse and disable the generator. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused.
いや、湧くのか。おし、後ろにおった。後ろだ、バカめ。終わった。あ、ちょっと待って。やべえ、リアクターがありすぎてステップ持てねえ。どれつける？よし、行きましょう。まあゲームバックパックがいっぱいになるんだけどちょっとテンポ悪いよな。まあその分マスタリーレベルであれ増えるけどさ。あれスタートしない。釣れないよ。敵湧かなくね？あそこ？
Surveillance accuracy has increased by 40%. All communications content is being
あ、ここにも入ってたね。
サイレントシーイング、ダレットで即4。
かわいそう。
Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device to malfunction.
やばいな、このゲーム。
ちゃんとレインバル、そして防壁を張ってるので完成。
無敵遅い。地獄みたいになってる。地獄じゃーってなってる。モンハンでもここまで無双することまずないよな。はいはい、終わり。よし、次のマップ。
Thanks for sharing the surveillance info. Unfortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him.
お、ヤストがいる。やつ、今行くぞ。
Expected. The enemy has discovered our location. So that's why Alpha's upset. Oh well, it can't be helped. We have to do everything we can. We may even be able to appease him if we bring him some useful info.
Good. あれだな、グラビティ中に俺の設置するあれ置いたら面白そうだな。まあやんないけど。ピレッターの設置するやつなんかエレスター症候群になって全然使おうと思わないんだな。
What is there for them to extract? Timberfall is literally just a logging site. There is a giant tree there that might be worth looking at. It's been there since the time of the ancestors. I thought that tree snapped in two and died during the apocalypse. It is broken, that's true. But we're not certain it's completely dead. It's such an ancient tree. We can't rule out the possibility that its roots are still alive.
Sao vậy cậu? Đi. なんか敵になんかコースティックみたいなやついいんだけど、細いコースティックみたいな。 あとはボスか。
We have to figure out exactly what kind of organic matter the Vulgus are extracting. Let's go.
あ、このボス一回見たやつやん。懐かしいな。
It's done. Great job.
はいわい。
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss.
お、ガイド。
First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
マジでこのゲーム何言ってんのかほんまにわかる。
Yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic matter. It may store materials which are difficult to find even now. The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order to find the enzymes required for amplification.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
周りがカオスなんだけど。よし、行こうぜ。
That Clay has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Clay's judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
待ってきた行くか。
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overclock mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart. Descendant, it would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it, even if it takes time to recover it. Terminal access.
さあ、ハッキングスタート。
Inputting security deactivation codes.
ひでえ。レベルだけ上がっていく。あ、これハッキングしておったやん。よし、次次。起動。
I have accessed the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence.
よーしよしよし。
The terminal has been accessed. Checking information.
Let's go.
聞こねえな。
This is.
終わり。よし、次。
The Vulgus have injected their DNA with RK
お
and are attempting genetic modification.
よし、ここ。
Descendant, I've scanned all Vulgus devices within the vicinity and found a device called a mixture injector.
Mixture? Guide, can you check the mixture inside it?
I'm sorry, Clay. As it is a simple injector
They did
without
it.
any encryption, it is not possible for me to analyze it.
No need to be sorry. It's not too late for us to find it, break it, and then figure it out.
どこ敵見えない。お、爆発した。
Keep coming. Looks like they have a death wish.
さあ、次はどこだ？あ、出た。味方だ。移動移動。
The injector has been spotted. Guide, can
あ、こ
you
れ。
identify the mixture?
周りの敵を倒す必要があります。
A mixture is a type of growth accelerator that forces intense growth in organic matter, including proteins. The Vulgus plan to use it to obtain a large amount of the enzymes required for DNA extraction.
あれもか。外した。
Clay, Freyna. This is the Vulgus that stole
あれ
the
終わった
descendants' arcane
終わ
serum.
った。
Cash! We finally found him, you bastard! I told you we'd make you pay for messing with us.
こ はい、次これ。
Descendant, the Vulgus are collecting organic matter to create an enzyme that can amplify DNA. Once they've collected enough, they'll refine and move it to stop it being compromised.
どこだ、
If
収
you
集
can
品って。
capture the organic matter and send it to Albion, we can extract the enzyme we need.
あ、収集品あったわ。
An interrupter. Are the Vulgus willing to destroy the organic matter
Ah, ma come
entirely
che lo
rather
catti.
than let it fall into our hands? Descendant, you need to eliminate the interrupter. If the organic matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot.
あ、手間が出なくなってる。喋りました。
This gigantic tree is believed to have once been the subject of religious worship by the indigenous people.
あ、痛い痛い痛い痛い。
Scholars have been unable to provide an accurate explanation for the existence of this tree. No one can say how it was able to grow to such massive size. The origins of the tree cannot be found among the records stored within the National Library of the Kingdom. All that exists is a single record stating that
Descendant, there's another interrupter.
俺は運び役には手しまうか。あと1個。
Excellent job,
はい、終
Descendant.
わり。ナイス。
Extract the enzyme as quickly as possible.
ちょっと待ってね。俺、アイテム整理するわ。
ドジャンゴレインバル、バーニングハウンドの純正品。こんなに正確度の低い武器だったのか。
どういうとこだらけだ。このゲームショットガン弱くね。びっくりするよね。
ドジャンゴレインバル、ショットガンに使う弾薬が厳しいですよね。
そうなんよ。もうちょっと弾が大きいらな、考えるけどね。よし、待って。その点、ランチャーとして考えるとね、ランチャーコスパめっちゃいいよね。敵大量に倒せるからさ。 ランチャーは確かにあの弾の数なら納得できるけど、ショットガンはもっといるでしょっていう。一体倒せるかどうかの火力なのにさ。
This is Enzo. An enemy generator has been spotted at your current location. Neutralize the enemy forces and disable the generator using high voltage fuses.
ここか。はい、ワンチャン死ぬかも。また無敵なやつやん。大丈夫。まだ敵を倒すのか。なんか死んでんだけど。やばっ。めっちゃ悪くない？トランク落ちたー。いい破壊。うわいや一瞬同時だ。おっと味方だ。発電機。はい破壊。おワイだ。はい終わり。はいよ。
Hey you! Are you slowpokes done? I almost fell asleep because you guys were taking too long.
Hey you are.
Come to the outpost. No, wait. Would it be faster if I came to you? What are you doing? Sightseeing? This operation is a waste of time, a complete waste. You keep telling me I need to cooperate, but I think you guys are the uncooperative ones.
Jeremy, Unless your receive is having issues, there is no way you didn't know we were in the middle of an operation. It's prohibited for descendants to deactivate the receives during an operation. If you manually deactivated your receive link, I think that would make your attitude toward the operation uncooperative.
I'd watch what you're saying, Glay. I carried out my side of the operation perfectly. I scouted the entire area thoroughly.
こいつマジ脂肪袋が取ってそう。
That the ancestors' ruins are in the deepest part of Vespers. How dare you question my attitude? God, I don't know why Alpha looks out for you guys so much. Maybe he feels sorry for you being possessed by the ghost or guide or whatever. If it's because he pities you, well, I guess normal me has no choice but to be understanding. I'll distract the enemy's backlines just for you pitiful lot. You can follow me and push through. You three, no. Is it four? Anyway, you're all deployed, so let's cooperate and get this operation done without any mistakes. Also, I've been assigned to retrieve the Ironheart, so don't any of you think about touching it. I'm warning you.
Glay,
よし、行こ
the levels are rising.
I'm doing my best to let it go.
う。さあ、行きましょう。
Thanks to Nace's swift effort,
よし、行こ
to restore the ancestors' DNA using the data that you've sent. Thank you for
う。
your hard
なんか俺
work.
の後ろになんかついてんだけど。
An
何これ
excellent job.
何こ
The
れバ
ancestors'
グ
biometric authentication data has been coded and sent to your receive.
そういうもんか。
Guide, please activate the code when you reach the ancestors' vault.
ロジャンゴレ
There
イ
is
ン
a
バル
chance that we
キャラ
have
の
not
サ
yet
ポート
found
効
the
果です
vaults that
なるほどね。
genetic modification using Arcade. And we haven't confirmed whether the experiment succeeded or not. But the incident in the sterile land has affected my simulations. All this technology is advancing faster than I expected.
もう何でもありやな、これ。ああ、変なとこ落ちた。ああ、変なとこ行った。お待たせ。
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's you. Descendant, I presume? You can't just let our equipment be, can you?
What? My seed channel was just switched? Enzo, there's something wrong with the seed
あ、
channel.
これね。
Enzo, respond.
It's on chat. I forced you to connect to my channel. You see, I'm brilliant, just like you. Now, let's play, fellow arcade wielder.
Unless there's something wrong with my ears. Sounded to me like this jerk said he has RK abilities.
OK、次はどこだ？めっちゃいる。
You heard me correctly, friend. You're curious about my arcade, aren't you? Let me fill you in. I injected myself with the arcade that I stole from you. Oh, the power flowing through my body.
あ、これ選挙ね。
What an exhilarating experience. And you were keeping all this power for yourselves. I hated you so much that I could have killed you all in an instant.
It appears that the genetic modification we saw earlier was successful.
あ、こいつら氷汚いやつ。
My cold, frozen body a hug, friend.
Vulgus bastards. They weren't just researching ways to open the vault.
Now it's clear why the Order of Truth was there. To create this monstrosity. If they only wanted to retrieve the DNA, they would have sent the Legion of Immortality.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, hey. How hard did you hit this? What a brainless brute. You really want to fight me, huh?
じゃあどんだけ的に。お、終わったね。行こう。
This device can force channels to change. If we destroy it, we will be able to connect to the HQ channel again.
お、はい。
Reconnection confirmed. The Asif channel is back online.
ターゲット排除。
Please modify this code so that the channel cannot be
お、これ
disconnected.
でボスか？
I have established a defensive security code. Communications
ボスやねえな。
affected in the future.
見られた敵だった。
Doesn't feel too bad to have my limbs cut off like this. It almost feels like I'm dreaming.
あ、やばい、知る、知る。
I'll send you a little present soon.
あいつのやつ。あ。おってんと3だけじゃ相性悪いな。かわせねえ。あ、ちょっと落ちのやつやん。俺にヘイトが向けないうちにプレプレしてておもろい。動いてる。あー、出た。こいつ体力多いんだけど。あ、終わってた。
There's a strange image on the command HUD. Is that Jaber?
Vulgus don't usually dream. Oh, but thanks to the Arche serum, I dream my every moment. You can call me Jaber.
The serum that was injected into the Vulgus was from Jaber.
Nani? 今のボス点じゃなかっただと。
Pulses have increased significantly. The vault must be nearby.
I'll send a signal to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you read me?
めっちゃ敵んだけど。
Jeremy,
見えない。
respond. Hang on just a little longer, everyone.
nice to see you.
うわー、出た、ボス。
Can you call me Jayla? Just this once. Here I am. Eamon's delay has changed our plans, but it can't be helped.
あ、死ぬ。
I've been dancing with your corpse.
さあ、どういうギミックだ。あ、また弾破壊するやつね。ああ。よし。さあ、ボコボコしよう。なんかシールド貼ってんだけど。当たらんな。今無敵なんだけど。いい。あっさりだったな。致命的フィニッシュ。オープン。お、人的解除。
ドジャンゴ・レインバル、実に手強いボスだった X。
よかったね。これなんもしないけど。誰？
Oh, wow. You've completely lost it, haven't you?
おいおい、ジェレミー、ほら、アイハントしたわれ。
If you spotted the target, you should have said so. What are you doing here by yourself?
ブレッド・オーキャッタトゥー。
あ、これでガイド見れるようになれ。
So this is what's gotten everybody so riled up.
なんか洗脳されそうな色しそうやけど。俺じゃん。一応おじさんや。モンハンの一応おじさんや。
That's it. That's what makes us the Ironheart. It's way more impressive than what the rumors say. Hey, how long do you plan on just standing there? Go back to Albion and bring reinforcements or something. Why are you still here? Go! So, it's just the two of us now.
Albion に帰るか。
ドジャンゴ・レインバル、ちゃんとムービー中は自動退出しないように制御されてる。
そうなんだ。地産地をマスタリーレベル上げてくる。
The success of this operation will lead us... Descendant, do you have something positive to report, finally? Where's the Ironheart now? What? I gave the order for Jeremy to receive the Ironheart. I never did that. There must have been a misunderstanding. Nell, did you send those instructions?
I've done no such thing over any official channel, and even unofficially. I have no reason to contact him. Something's not right. Could it be?
Nell, contact Jeremy. Now.
I can't get through to Jeremy. His receive has been deactivated, and there's no record of him entering Albion either.
It can't be. Jeremy is still a descendant, even if he's sometimes led astray. He's a descendant fighting for humanity who despises the Vulgus with every fiber of his being.
Alpha, we should see if we can detect Jeremy's RK and traces of the Ironheart through the guide.
All descendants on standby. Please contact the guide for assistance as required. Command has identified Jeremy's last known whereabouts.
Descendant, I've heard about Jeremy. But there's something I must tell you first. When I came into contact with the energy from the second Ironheart, a new function was restored to my system. It's an algorithm for amplifying the void energy sensor field. An early warning system for detecting colossi that are drawn to the Ironheart. However, perhaps because it was transferred through Jeremy's RK, which I am not synced with, my operating system is rejecting this function. Even now, alarm bells are ringing. My functions have been interrupted and my system cannot be recalibrated. Descendant, I am in no doubt that a Colossus is heading towards Ingress at this very moment. Please transfer the sensory field amplification algorithm to Seneca. If we can intercept that Colossus and recalibrate my system, Jeremy and the Ironheart can be found. Please, help.
It appears we have no choice. Please handle whatever the guide needs first.
Seneca!
As Alpha said, we cannot rely on the guide alone.
Descendant, is this code related to the Void? This algorithm is sophisticated enough to be applied right away. This is truly incredible. So this is the power of the guide that the descendants of... But now is not the time to marvel at it. Based on the results calculated from the amplified sensory field, it seems a powerful Colossus, the Executioner, is heading toward Ingress. As you likely recall from your descendant training, the blade wielded by the Executioner is a sensitive conductor. If you allow it to power up, it will increase the void, and the likelihood of failing to intercept the Colossus increases exponentially. Descendant, please proceed with the intercept immediately. I am analyzing the void.
さあ、迎撃。こいつか。エクスキューショナー。よし。最高。なんか、こっちやみたい。ああ、今めっちゃダメだ。大怪獣で出てきそう。俺にヘイト向いてんだけど。俺当たってんだけど。あ、やばいやばいやばい。死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ。なんかずっと俺狙われてんだけど。うわぁ。 重だ。今のうちにミサイル撃っちゃうか。消えた。ちょっと待って、一撃し、ワープ。ちょっと、聞いてない。モカでしょ。のうちにリソースが足りない。この腕もげねえか。出たよ。無敵状態。やっぱりこれダメージ入らないんだけど、なんで？やべ、これ厳しいです。あれを壊せってことね。うわ、乾きがあっちとやったらね。これだ。よしよしよし。1個しか持ってねー。ワルビー。
ドジャンゴレインバル、同じくバルビーでした。わら。
38% だもんね。バルビー結構持ってた気がするんだけど。持ってさ。
You need information about the Colossus. You succeeded in intercepting the Executioner. An extraordinary display of skill. If there was a descendant like you a century ago, I'm certain we would have been able to stop the apocalypse. There are no what-ifs in history, of course. But the apocalypse has left such a deep wound on humanity. Regardless, if we allow ourselves to ponder all of the what-ifs,
この世に存在しない方が良かったかもしれません。
perhaps things would be
それはそう。
better if the Iron Hearts had never existed in this world. Every time an Ironheart is uncovered, it's as if the Colossi are awoken and head to Ingress. But ironically, we also need the Ironhearts to stop the Colossi. It is one of the great paradoxes. Descendant, perhaps this is exactly why the ancestors sealed the Ironhearts in vaults. I'm beginning to suspect that perhaps the ancestors hid the Ironhearts away to prevent history repeating itself. We will need extensive preparation for the moment when the third Ironheart is revealed. There is much that I would like to discuss with you, and also with the entity known as the Guide, if possible. However, we do not have the luxury of time right now. HQ is urgently looking for you, Descendant.
Descendant, thanks to you, the stability of my system was restored. However, the Iron Heart has slipped from our grasp.
Ah, Descendant, you're here. Thank you for all your hard work with the intercept battle. Unfortunately, we need to drag you into another operation before you get a chance to rest. Albion has entered uncharted territory.
軽調査が反逆を起こした。
Treason.
うわ。
Descendant. Someone who should have been humanity's
なんで反逆を起こしたんだ。
Damn it!
ガイド見えんから。
How could this have happened? HQ has officially denounced Jeremy as a traitor. A rapid arrest operation is in progress. Enzo received intel from the Guide and was first on the scene. Jeremy is heading towards Echo Swamp. As the enemy's attention is keenly focused on this location, and because of the terrain, deployment of forces on a large scale will be difficult. To make matters worse, we've lost contact with Esimo. He was carrying out another operation in the area. Esimo's support was vital. Enzo won't be able to command and fight by himself. Our lack of manpower is delaying the operation. If we don't hurry, we'll be delivering the Ironheart to the Vulgus on a silver platter after we worked so hard to get it. We must prevent that from happening at all costs. Rules of engagement for Jeremy will be sent separately. If possible, I would like to have him brought back alive. I want to hear what he was thinking as his commander, and why he did what he did. Go after Jeremy, and please, find the Ironheart and bring it back.
I will tell Enzo to prepare to resume the operation.
Understood.
新しいマップ。
Wrap up any preparations for reinforcements quickly, and head to the Misty Woods outpost in Echo Swamp. Enzo is awaiting your arrival.
Alpha, thank you for the reinforcements. Recommencing the operation to hunt down Jeremy.
I've sent number 17 of the Colon specialists to help with tracking Jeremy.
All right. We've had some delays, but I'm happy to say we can now restart the pursuit.
保管箱が
First
近
things
くにあるな。
first,
宝
we've
探
lost
しの要
contact
素。
with Esimo, and there are
お、
no
行きましょう
other
ぜ。
descendants who have the power to handle the battle. We had to suspend the search and blockade construction. I'm afraid we'll need a rescue operation for Esimo. He was deployed here on a mission to destroy a Vulgus facility, and we've lost contact with his unit. If possible, I think searching for Esimo while we continue with the rest of the mission is a good idea. While our operation was delayed, the Vulgus deployed their forces throughout the swamp. We think they sensed something was up with Jeremy. I got impatient, so I took command and attacked. But because the soldiers couldn't receive their orders in time, we nearly experienced heavy losses. After that, Vulgus forces increased and rapid deployment of soldiers wasn't feasible. So starting now, we'll be focusing on... If you go on ahead, the soldiers will follow and establish a barrier. This will allow for much wider RK distribution, which will be an advantage in tracking both Jeremy's RK and the Ironheart traces. We have to overextend ourselves. We have no choice. Based on the intel from the Guide, It's clear
観
Jeremy
光。
has some kind of plan in mind. Apparently, Jeremy's voice was captured through the Ironheart pulse. However, briefly that was detected. This is what was recorded.
I knew it, I was right. The Vulgus here have all been enhanced through superior DNA. The quality of this Kuiper is perfect, though it would have been good to secure both DNA and Kuiper in advance. Oh yeah.
You heard him, right?
どこ？これか。
Hyper. I have no idea what it's
高度分析装置が足りません。
This
何それ。
operation needs to resume quickly. The area where the guide picked up Jeremy's
ダメやないか。
is way off. We've got a long road ahead of us. Us.
ドジャンゴレインバル、私が開けます。
ありがとうございます。
Not happy
ありがとうございます。
Be prepared for unexpected combat situations. I leave the mission in your capable hands.
よし。ちょっと離席します。
ドジャンゴレインバル、いってらっしゃい。ドジャンゴレインバル、あ、保管箱にポップした。わら。
はい、お待たせしました。ファン箱リポップ。何？そんなに時間経ったの？どこだ？よし、クエスト受けるか。
Jeremy said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced
神経激戦の痕跡。
to analyze the difference
あー、また集めるやつ系ね。これめんどくせえんだよ。
Go and collect Vulgus samples, place them in the supply box.
そろそろ武器強化しないとまずいか。これ、なんか俺の火力が足りなくなってきた。あ、終わってる。落ちてないね。お、来た来た来た来た来た。さあ、集めていく。終わり。よし。武器強化ってあれでしたっけ？アルビオンからないと無理なんでしたっけ？うわぁ、強いけど、レベルが。
ドジャンゴレインバル、武器の強化というよりは、武器のレベルは、敵のレベルによって決定されていて、応じたものがドロップしますので、今いるエリアで拾うのが一番高くなります。
まあ、それはね。ちょっと待って、拠点変える？いや、なんかその武器強化でレベル一緒にできるじゃん。まあ素材がもったいないけどさ、三段ゲージとかやったら、ね。一旦次のやつ行く？ちょっと帰ります、一回。アルビオに帰ります。これで素材なかったらどうしよう。
ドジャンゴレインバル、サンダーは ULT だからレベル引き継ぐしかないんでしたね。
そう。よし。 こっちの方が絶対強いじゃん。と。よし、倍ぐらい強くなった。さあ、どこだって。おい、出た。いや、強え。やっぱレベル上げると強いわ。
Looks like we have no other choice but to go to the zone where we picked up his voice and investigate.
Oh, し。あ、引っかかった。うわ、巻き込まれた。
Powerful enemy has appeared. You should focus on the battle for now.
ターゲット。ああ、こっちだね。エッチ。やっちまえー。よし。S。めっちゃレアそうなアイテムもらうんだけどね。ほんまに強いんかようわからんな。輸送、出た輸送。いいね。よしよし。あ、オレンジ。黄色か。なこれ。散らばったカイザーゲージの破壊。どうやって破壊するんだこれ。なるほどね。どんだけ原石ね。 なんか上いんだけど。リコイルむずっ。あと2個。よし、オッケー。
Surface of the Kuiper. This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. Join me at the outpost for a moment. There's a lot to discuss concerning the Vulgus and Kuiper. Now, I know the pursuit is urgent. There's just a few things I'd like to highlight. This operation must succeed.
Jeremy
Regarding Jeremy's defection, the plan is to capture him alive and carry out a detailed interrogation. However, after analyzing the characteristics of the Vulgus DNA and the Kuiper, I think we need to understand Jeremy's motives first, so that we can be 2 steps ahead of him. First off, from the Vulgus DNA collected here, we identified malignant cells, those which have been exposed to void energy. Well, we'd call them malignant cells, but for the Vulgus, they're more of a genetic enhancement. They give them higher bone density and muscle growth. And we've detected high levels of void energy in the Vulgus Kuiper you discovered. To humans, this affected Kuiper is highly contaminated material which cannot... Can you see the connection? Both the cells and the Kuiper have been altered as the result of exposure to the void, and both are needed to create enhanced Vulgus. The abandoned zone. Throughout Ingris's history, it's been identified as the first area to be connected to the void dimension. That's where we need to go. We can either overtake Jeremy, or at least find traces of him. Huh? Hold on. That's the emergency comm signal.
Is anybody there? This is Esimo.
Esimo!
Surrounded by enemy forces.
Esimo, what's your location?
I'm at the abandoned zone. I was sent here on a mission to destroy the Vulgus facility.
But at
this rate, I'll be the one being destroyed.
Like hell you will. Sending reinforcements right now.
Ah, と歩いていけるかと思ったと。エンドさんなんでワンプしてんの？
This operation must succeed. Esimo! Esimo, please respond! Ah, damn it! We've lost contact. That wasn't much to go on. Right now, the only thing we can be sure of is that they're nearby. Actually, this works in our favor. This is our chance to rescue Esimo and track down Jeremy. I'll search for traces of Jeremy and the Ironheart with a guide. Please rescue Esimo and take him to the forward base.
I am definitely detecting a presence of RK in this zone. I appear to be unable to transfer my consciousness into it. This narrows it down to 2 possibilities. Either this is Jeremy's RK, or the RK of Esimo, who is unconscious.
We can't miss this opportunity.
Ascendant, this is number 17. Esimo may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in.
Wow.
I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements.
後ろだ。あ、やっば。
Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Sa,次はどこ行くんだ。あ、洞窟だと。しもー。うわ、無敵とかって言ってんだけど。ある男性人名。なんかトゲのやついんだけど。トゲかける2。
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified, but it doesn't seem to be a commander located. Take them out anyway.
Ah. Ah, mais quoi, c'est
Inner facility survey.
Oh, nice.
No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
I've activated an eco-scan surveyor. If something happened here, the drones should pick it up. Ideally, we'll find some info on Jeremy, but we can hope to at least get some idea of SMO's whereabouts.
需要データを収集する。ほら、まさか。あー、やり直し。あ、ちょっとバグった。よしな。
Analysis complete.
よしナイス。
Data collected, we've identified the unique chemical substance that SMO gives off. We've also found traces of Jeremy's arcade. If we follow SMO's traces, we should be able to find Jeremy as well. It's not that far.
マジ見てもらった。ちょっと待って、俺、ここ今どういう状況？乗った。よし。
You can't escape.
The thick fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance, but I will keep trying. Please be careful.
めっちゃ湧くな。押したいとこ？うわ。また、ハリネズミいる。あ、やばい。
Irregular vibrations nearby. The Vulgus are swarming in that direction.
エリアの殲滅か。あばい。
Our comm status suggests that the enemy has a wavelength jammer.
いったら
If we destroy it, we'll be able to find SMO.
オープン。
I still can't locate SMO. Must be something else jamming the signal.
ジャミング。
Eyes peeled.
まあ、次。さあ、あと12体。よし、オッケー。破壊破壊。
Watch out, above you. That's a Vulgus command relay. It's a weapon that tracks RK and can be used to attack it.
Hey, be careful. Jeremy was able to get a drop on me because I was too
閉じ込められたー。
Once the units finish charging, they'll become stronger. I know it's tough, but we need to destroy it before that happens.
Understood. We'll knock out the weapons. There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces.
あ、これだし、敵か。
Stop the defense units from charging.
ナイス。まだ出んの？
Another enemy squad is inbound. As Esmo mentioned, if they finish charging, we're all done for.
やべ、アイテム持てなくなってる。
Enemy keep replenishing their forces. We have to stop them from charging. Target the leader.
ちゃんとこいつやばいわ。お風呂。
I'll join you later on. Esimo, you're safe. Thanks to you. Did you see Jeremy and his henchmen on your way here? I'm not sure they know what they're after or what their next move is. I'll brief everyone. Gather round.
おー、めっちゃ強化される。死刑執行人。いや、弱いわ。どこだ？
As you know, my mission was to remove the source of the contamination in the abandoned zone before it spread to Albion. Where you rescued me, near the pipe there, my unit and I were looking for the source of the contamination connected to that pipe. We were on the verge of finding it. But the soldiers in my unit started getting sick, one by one, from some unknown disease, while the order of truth seemed to be getting stronger. You know I have a sensitive... Once I figured that out, that's when they turned on me.
時間的にもちょうどいいし。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。バイバーイ。
Albion considers all of you to be expendable. Follow me and I'll give you...
あ、じゃあ俺も終わろっかな、ちょうどいいし。はい、また来てください。
But then he took out the Ironheart. And it was the first time any of us had seen something that had seemed like just a rumor. To be honest, it was also the first time I'd seen it, and even I thought it was pretty extraordinary. Though because I'd been connected to the guide from the start, I didn't fall for Jeremy's speech. But when that bastard said what he needed for his plan was nearby, one by one, my men pointed their guns at me. What did Jeremy say it was again? What he needed? That's right, a seed storage. And I knew the source of the contamination was there too. My nose told me. You're planning on going to the seed storage now, aren't you? In that case, focus on finding Jeremy. Destroying the source of the contamination, the seed storage, was my original mission. I'll try and recover, and get back on track with that as soon as possible. I'll make sure to blow up whatever it is Jeremy is trying to get his hands on.
よし。それでは配信あります。では参加してくれた方ありがとうございました。また配信あるんでよかったら参加してください。 じゃあ配信終わります。お疲れ様です。バイバーイ。